everybody, this is Konstantin Reinfeldt. I'm back on YouTube. This is a new harmonica lesson. It's springtime, it's pollen time, and this is a lesson on slow blues in the key of G. So this is my C harmonica, and I just composed a little melody that really emphasizes the contrast between playing really bluesy lines and more majorish phrases. So here it is, first of all, and after that we'll check out every single phrase and every single technique I'm using to get these sounds. So I hope you enjoy this, and see you later. So that's the whole melody I made up. It just follows the standard 12-bar blues form, and its main theme sounds like this. So as you can hear, I'm playing that completely tongue blocked. I'm starting out on one whole draw, and I still tongue block there by having my tongue in the right side of my mouth, and I'm playing through the left side of it. So I have probably holes 1, 2, 3 in my mouth, and I cover 2 and 3 with my tongue. Starting out with a little chord, 1, 2, 3 draw, but right after that I just put my tongue on the harmonica to get the single note, the D. For the following note, the 2-hole blow, the E, I'm still tongue blocking, but I'm switching sides. So in this case I have holes 1 and 2 in my mouth, and my tongue is sitting on hole 1. This way I'm only playing hole 2 blow through the right side of my mouth. So it's that switch. This way I'm still tongue blocking through the whole thing, and there's not too much movement involved. After 2-hole blow I'm jumping up an octave, and I'm playing 5-hole blow, still through the right side of my mouth, but I'm starting out with that rolled R. Right after that I'm putting my tongue on holes 3 and 4, and then I'm only playing that E again. Then I'm going to 4-hole draw, the D, playing that 2 times, and I'm ending that with some throat vibrato. So that's pretty majorish. These are only notes that are part of the major pentatonic in the key of G. So yeah, this is my C harmonica. I did mention that, right? And to work with these contrasts, I'm now moving to a more bluesy phrase. So I'm playing a double stop, 3-hole draw and 4-hole draw at the same time, and probably bending that 3-hole draw down a little. Something like that. It's not quite clear, it's maybe like a quarter step bend or something, and I'm adding that 4-hole draw at the same time. Then I'm moving down to a clear A, which is a 3-hole whole tone bend. And this is the first phrase I'm actually playing lip pursed. Going down to 2-hole draw, and then I'm blowing on 2. Playing that trill between 2-hole blow and 3-hole blow. That's E and G. And we have a quick 4 in this blues, so we are playing that above the C7 chord, so we are trilling between the 3rd and the 5th of the chord. So yeah, then I'm moving back to my main theme. And then I'm moving down to 3-hole bend, but I'm letting it up pretty quickly, so it's a scoop, I would say. Maybe starting on the half-tone bend, letting it up. Moving up to 4-hole draw, getting the D, and then I'm really wailing on 5-hole draw, the F. So the first part was still lip purse, but the last effect I achieved that by using tongue blocking again. So after wailing on that 5-hole draw, I'm actually adding 2-hole draw. So I try to move from lip pursing to tongue blocking as smoothly as possible. There could be like a little tongue slap involved, that's not too bad. And then I'm bending down 2-hole draw, like very slowly. Until I get the octave between F and F, 2-hole whole tone bend and 5-hole draw. And right when I get there, I just blow through the harmonica again, playing 2-hole blow and 5-hole blow at the same time, getting that octave, because we're moving again to the C7 chord, so we are playing the 3rd over that chord, which really makes sense harmonically and is a good sign for the listener to hear that colorful note. Then I'm actually still using the rhythm of my main theme, but I'm playing notes that fit better over that C7 chord. So I'm playing... That's 2-hole blow, 2-hole draw. Then I'm moving up to the B flat, 3-hole halftone bend, 3-hole whole tone bend. And then I'm going back to the root note of the key of this tune, the G. 2-hole draw. So I'm playing that 2 times. So then we're moving back to the G7 chord. That should be bar 7. So we are back on our main motif. That's a pretty standard thing to do. So I'm starting out on 4-hole draw after that main theme again. Then I'm bending it down, and after that I'm just sliding down to the G 2-hole draw. The important thing here is to really not think about that 3-hole draw. It closely doesn't matter at all what happens there. It could be like a natural draw note or a halftone bend or something in between. It's really about the rhythm of that slide. So we just gotta think about ending it on 2-hole draw at the right time. So that's bars 1 to 8, and now we're moving to bar 9. Getting to the 5 chord, that's D7. So I'm still thinking about my main motif I developed in the beginning, and I'm playing pretty much the same thing over the D chord, just transposed. So for this I'm starting out on 4-hole draw. Then I'm playing 5-hole blow, 6-hole blow. Then I'm jumping up to 7-hole draw, playing the B. So that's pretty much the highest note of the whole melody. So we reached the climax of the tune here. And still that phrase is pretty much only major pentatonic. So we were playing some pretty bluesy phrases, but now it's very melodic again. And that contrast, these opposites, make the melody a little more interesting and could also make your improvisations more interesting. Then I'm adjusting the phrase to make it fit better over the C7 chord in bar 10. That's 4-hole draw, 5-hole blow, 6-hole blow, 6-hole draw, and then I'm playing 6-hole blow 2 times. And it's very important to articulate that 6-hole blow, the second one at least, to separate these notes from each other, as if you would just press down the same key on the piano 2 times. There's harder. I'm usually using a da, but depending on the sound you want to get there, you could also do like a ga or ta. That's a matter of taste. And then I'm back playing my main motif from the beginning. I think that's what I played in the ending. I'm not quite sure, but there's really just some space to improvise to get back to bar 1 of the 12 bar blues. So I hope all of this makes sense. So I will just play through the whole thing one more time without any timing, so that you can hear all the little details a little better. Alright, so that's it. I hope you liked this little lesson and share it with your harmonica friends if you got something out of it. I'll try to create like a little lead sheet of this melody and link it in the description box below. Also, the backing track I used is coming from QuistJam. That's a great YouTube channel for backing tracks, and I would also love to hear your versions of this melody. That would be great to hear. So in the description box you can also find a PayPal link there. You can donate some money to support me doing more of these videos. And if you're interested in private Skype lessons, you can email me using the email address I link somewhere here. This is my latest video, The Flight of the Bumblebee. That definitely wasn't meant to be played on the diatonic harmonica, but I tried it anyways. There's another version by David Herzhaft. You should check that out too. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. And check out everything.